Episode 45 of the Boomtank Business Show. In this book talk episode, I explore a key chapter of Darren Hardy's book, The Compound Effect, and that's Darren Hardy of Success Magazine. I think you'll like it. Let's get started. 2017 copyright, Boomtank Media, LLC, fully enforced.
Welcome to the Boomtank Business Show for sharp female entrepreneurs and businesswomen who are ready to shine. A show about more freedom, more income, less worries, and cutting-edge information for you to create and grow your business. From branding to social media, marketing to the latest technologies, we've got you covered. Now, here's your host, Carolyn Cole.
Welcome to the Boomtank Business Show for sharp female entrepreneurs and cool guys who support them. This is a show about building your business and your personal development. Why personal development? Because your personal growth is the biggest key to your business success. I am your show host, Carolyn Cole, founder and business owner of Boomtank.com. I was a Fortune 100 and Fortune 200 company senior trial attorney. Now I make the case on behalf of your business dreams as an online public speaking PR expert. I help entrepreneurs go pro now with their professional talks, live streams, podcast interviews, and other online appearances. I also do inner game coaching and am a business strategist. Go pro now to differentiate yourself and your business as pro in the crowded online business space. Contact me for expert professional help or to book me as your next business or motivational speaker. Carolyn at Boomtank.com. Remember, visibility is the lifeblood of your business. Get seen, get heard now. Boomtank.com. Let's do some book talk. The book is Darren Hardy's The Compound Effect. I've chosen just one chapter from it to explore with you. It's the one on habits. Please don't roll your eyes because Darren offers some excellent and fresh perspectives. Here are select pieces from that chapter. He begins with Aristotle. He says, Aristotle wrote, "We are what we repeatedly do." Darren says there's a story about a man riding a horse, galloping quickly. It appears that he's going somewhere very important. A man standing along the roadside shouts, "Where are you going?" The rider replies, "I don't know. Ask the horse." This is the story of most people's lives. They're riding the horse of their habits with no idea where they're headed. He said it is time to take control of the reins and move your life in the direction of where you really want to go. He says psychological studies reveal that 95% of everything we feel, think, do, and achieve is a result of a learned habit. We are born with instincts, of course, but no habits at all. We develop them over time. Beginning in childhood, we learned a series of conditioned responses that led us to react automatically, as in without thinking, in most situations. He goes on to say habits can be helpful as long as they are good habits, and that's common sense. He says we are a rational species, at least that's what we tell ourselves, but we become incredibly irrational when we have the need for immediate gratification, and that immediate gratification can turn us into the most reactive, non-thinking animals around. Darren goes on to talk about making slight adjustments, not even wholesale changes, but slight adjustments in our habits, and that is also known as the practice of Kaizen, K-A-I-Z-E-N. Small incremental steps daily can lead to big change that lasts. Here's how Darren explains it. The slightest adjustments to your daily routine can dramatically alter the outcomes in your life. Super small, seemingly inconsequential adjustments can and will revolutionize everything. He gives an illustration of a plane. He said, picture a plane traveling from Los Angeles to New York City. If the nose of the plane is pointed only 1% off course, almost an invisible adjustment when the plane is on the tarmac waiting to depart LA, it will ultimately end up 150 miles off course, arriving either upstate in Albany, New York, or in Dover, Delaware. Such is the case for your habits. A single poor habit which doesn't look like much in the moment can ultimately lead you miles off course from the direction of your goals and the life you desire, including the life of success. Willpower alone, he says, will not make you successful. Darren goes through a series of exercises after this point where he walks you through eliminating bad habits, replacing them with good habits, that type of thing. He then moves into goals, and as you know, written goals are the key and the starting point for all success. He said in one of his interviews with Brian Tracy said this: top people have very clear goals. They know who they are and they know what they want. They write it down and they make plans for their accomplishments. Unsuccessful people carry their goals around in their head like marbles rattling around in a can. can, and we can say a goal that is not in writing is merely a fantasy. You've heard this next point too. Darren advocates writing goals for all areas of your life: business, finances, health and well-being, spirituality, family, relationships, and lifestyle. This is the key piece, and I love this for you. When most people set out to achieve new goals, they ask, okay, I have my goal, now what do I need to do to get it? The question should be, Darren says, who do I need to become? He said one thing Jim Rohn taught him was this: if you want to have more, you have to become more. Success is not something you pursue. What you pursue will elude you. It can be like trying to chase butterflies. Success is something you attract by the person you become. When I understood this philosophy, he said, wow, it revolutionized my life and personal growth. Moving forward with this chapter toward the end, there is a subheading: change is hard, yippee. Here's what he says. There's one thing that 99% of failures and successful folks have in common. They all hate doing the same things. The difference is successful people do them anyway. Change is hard. That's why people don't transform their bad habits and why so many people end up unhappy and unhealthy. What excites me about this reality, however, is that if change were easy and everyone were doing it, it would be much more difficult for you or me to stand out and become an extraordinary success. Ordinary is easy. Extraordinary is what will separate you from the crowd. Now, I have to pause here with Darren because I personally would be thrilled if more people were successful, living healthy lives, and doing extraordinary things. Darren continues, I love what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said so eloquently. The ultimate measure of a man, I'm going to add, or a woman, is not where they stand in moments of comfort and convenience, but where they stand at times of challenge. He says, when you press on despite difficulty, tedium, and hardship, that's when you earn your improvement and gain strides on the competition. If it's hard, awkward, or tedious, so be it. Just do it and keep doing it, and the magic of the compound effect will reward you handsomely. Remember, it's all those small steps that add up to large success which lasts. Darren goes on to advise to be patient. He says it takes years to form habits. It's going to take some time to form new ones and let those neurological pathways take hold which support the new habits. He says if you fall off the wagon, brush yourself off, not beat yourself up, and get back on. No problem. We all stumble. Just go again and try another strategy. Reinforce your commitment and consistency. When you press on, you will receive huge payoffs. To recap Darren's great points, ask yourself, who do you need to become to accomplish your life and business dreams, to be successful by your own standards? And remember, as Jim Rohn said, success is something you attract by who you become. Have a very happy Thanksgiving if you are celebrating Thanksgiving, and a very happy rest of the week for everyone else. Let's connect on LinkedIn and Instagram. I'm Carolyn Cole live on those platforms. And thank you for tuning into the Boomtank Business Show. I so appreciate you listening, and you know I do. If you like the show, please leave a 5-star rating and some nice comments on iTunes, or subscribe on Stitcher or Google Play, and tell a friend. Join Boomtank's email list at boomtank.com and download my free ebook, The Best Online Tools to Grow Your Business, containing over 75 plus hot links to grow your business now. Be sure to download your free online public speaking PR jumpstart with a sample media one sheet at boomtank.com too. Until next time, free your mind, unleash your spirit, build your life, create your business. It really is your show. See you right here on the next episode.
Thank you for tuning in to the Daily Boomtank Business Show. Go to boomtank.com and get our exclusive tips and ideas to help you achieve success. It is time for you to launch your dream business and life now.